It's not how you are, it's how you're being. I had to come back and do this one again because so many people are missing that. When I hear people speak, they're always speaking in this permanent way. I used to call it concretism. That is the concept that you're not changing at all, or that you're not capable of change. So you got to be very wary of how you speak about certain tendencies you have. Oh, well, that's just how I am. I just can't focus. I have ADD. That's just how I am. You guys got to be real careful about fucking diagnosing yourself and then claiming that that's how you are, because you are telling yourself that you are not capable of changing that thing. And that has been proven wrong over and over and over. Everyone is capable of changing everything except for things that you absolutely can't change. And there are so many things that you guys think you can't change that you can, with habitual construction, thoughts, energy, action, mind, body, spirit. What do you do with your mind daily? What do you do with your body daily? What do you do with your spirit daily? Do you read? Is your connection good with yourself? Do you sit and reflect? Do you do any of these things that could lead you to growth? If you don't, then that's why you won't change. It has nothing to do with the capability. It's a choice. That's what we're always talking about. It's a choice to change. It's a choice to stay the same. Choice is yours. You have free will. Nobody's going to do it for you, but it's up to you to fucking pick. But I want to go back to that. It's not how you are, it's how you're being. Even when we say change your speech patterns, my business coach is always getting me to think about how I'm speaking. When I use soft speech, like, maybe that's something I probably should do. Like, no. Tell me what you would like to do. Tell me what you would like to work on and change. And then when you make the decision, which means you firmly committed, it'll start happening. And also, he trains me to start talking about it in a way of not, oh man, that's something I really suck at, to that's something I'm going to get way better at. Think about what I'm saying out into the universe. I'm saying into the universe, this is something I am going to get better at over the next period of time. I'm not saying this is something that I have been bad about for a long time in my life. So I'm looking proactively, not reactively. I'm looking into the future, not into the past. I'm not sitting and reminiscing and being all pessimistic about how fucking shitty it's been. I'm saying this is where I'm going. Doesn't matter where you've been, only matters where you're going. Right? Makes sense? So just think about that. It's not how you are, it's how you're being. And if you guys can adopt the idea that you can grow and change the things that you would like, and you can keep the things that you already think are superpowers the same at the same time, I can't imagine why any of you wouldn't want to go on this fucking journey. So just understand, it's not how you are, it's how you're being. It's not, I'm just a lazy person. Now you can say, I have a tendency to do this. I have a tendency to talk too much. That's something that I do currently. I'm not the greatest listener, and I haven't been for a long time, right? That was me talking about it in a weak way. I'm going to get way better at listening in the next 5 years of my life for sure. In the next year, I'm going to work on it like diligently. And every day, I'm slowly going to make steps in a more positive direction of listening more and speaking less, right? So it's not that I talk too much, and that's just how I am. I'm just a conversationalist. That would be leaning into the idea that you can't change. Does that make sense? Law of transmutation of energy. Everything is changing continuously. Everything's perpetually changing, whether you want to think it is or not. So you might as well go ahead and adopt this idea that even these things that are pretty rooted in because you've done this habit for a long time doesn't mean it's not breakable. So it's not how you are, it's how you're being. Start thinking that way, and then start thinking about the things you would like to change about you. Then you make a plan, you write it down and make it tangible into the world. Then you make a plan of how to get there, and then you just do tracking. You just write it down continuously. You write down in the nighttime if you were good about that habit change or not, and then you move forward. And over 6-month period, year periods, just watch what happens. These things change quicker than you'd think. So get back out there. I appreciate and love all of y'all. Keep killing it. Understand you can change anything you want